In the last decades, we have witnessed numerous innovations. Elon Musk stands out for revolutionizing space exploration and terrestrial transportation. However, could he have the sky as his next target? The aviation sector hasn't evolved as much as the others. Not due to human incapacity, but rather due to economic and ecological challenges. An interrogation arises: could electricity be the key to these challenges? Rumors point out that Tesla has ambitious plans to innovate the world of flight. A new era for aviation might be on the horizon. Tesla, renowned for its revolutionary electric vehicles, seems to harbor ambitions that go beyond the roads. While many associate the brand with the revolution of terrestrial transportation, the question emerges: what's Tesla's plan for aviation? There are countless online videos discussing Tesla's innovations in electric cars. The brand's success in this segment is undeniable. However, the idea of a Tesla airplane might surprise many. It appears distant and perhaps even impractical for many aviation enthusiasts. But, as always, Elon Musk likes to challenge the status quo. In an intriguing interview, Musk unveiled his vision for the aviation industry. He spoke of an electric supersonic jet with vertical takeoff and landing, VTOL. For the uninitiated, VTOL is an abbreviation for a type of aircraft that can take off and land vertically, eliminating the need for extensive runways. It's an ambitious idea, but not surprising, coming from Musk. If we look at Elon's past statements, we realize he has mentioned the idea of a VTOL plane on several occasions. Besides being supersonic, he intends for it to be electric, aligning with Tesla's vision of clean and renewable energies. However, dreaming big and turning a dream into reality are two different things. And here come the challenges. As much as Tesla has innovated in the automotive market, aviation is an entirely different terrain. Musk acknowledges this. He mentioned that introducing a plane to the market is not just a financial challenge, but also a challenge of efficiency and resources. Aviation regulations are strict and vary globally. Meeting all these regulations would be a Herculean task. Beyond regulations, there's the internal challenge of resource allocation. Musk highlighted that Tesla would have to rethink many of its current initiatives to focus on aviation. There's also the issue of a scarcity of specialized talent. Creating a car is one thing, designing an efficient and safe aircraft is another. It's not just a matter of money. As Musk indicated, there's a limitation in the availability of exceptional engineers in the sector. On the other hand, it's interesting to note that Tesla isn't the only car company eyeing the skies. Other major automakers, like Hyundai, are exploring the idea of flying cars, or small aerial vehicles that can carry 3 to 4 people. This suggests that the future of transportation might be a combination of terrestrial and aerial solutions. In summary, while Tesla expands its influence on the roads, it's also looking to the sky. Competition from other companies only reinforces the need for Tesla to innovate swiftly. The idea of a Tesla airplane might seem distant now, but with Musk's innovative mind, you never know what the future holds. The challenges of aviation are not limited to innovation alone. In many cases, we encounter barriers in practicality and the costs involved. To illustrate this, we can reflect on the Concorde, the marvel of the 80s. This plane could cross the Atlantic, connecting New York to London, in an impressive 3.5 hours. It was undoubtedly a milestone, but it came with its set of drawbacks. The main issue with the Concorde was its operational cost. Fuel was expensive, and there were growing concerns about its potential impact on the ozone layer. The sound it produced, due to its supersonic speed, also raised questions. It was so intense that it required special protocols during takeoffs and landings, ensuring that areas near airports weren't excessively disturbed. The combination of these challenges led to the retirement of the Concorde. So, where does that leave us? Are we at a dead end in aviation? Perhaps not. And the answer might lie in electricity. Electric planes, powered by batteries, have the potential to revolutionize the sector. Besides potentially being more cost-effective, manufacturing and maintenance costs can be significantly reduced compared to traditional planes. Not to mention the environmental benefit. Elon Musk from Tesla has intriguing ideas about this. One of his proposals is to rethink takeoffs. Instead of long airport runways, he envisions that if planes could generate vertical thrust and then redirect it forward, they could take off almost like drones. By distributing this thrust among several propellers, it's also possible to minimize noise. Regarding the required energy, Musk believes that 400 watt-hours per kilogram would be sufficient for takeoff. And Tesla is already advancing battery research. For an electric plane to be truly viable, a battery with a capacity of 400 watt-hours per kilogram and a composition of around 70% cells is needed. The ultimate vision? A Tesla electric plane, supersonic, without the issues of current models. This would mean much faster travel, potentially cutting flight times in half. A promising future for aviation. When discussing Tesla's plans for aviation, the battery emerges as the primary obstacle. It's a concern often mentioned by Elon Musk, the company's founder. Although batteries have advanced significantly, they still fall short when compared to the energy capacity of traditional fuels. Fossil fuels, which traditionally power planes, have a crucial characteristic: they can be refueled quickly. In contrast, a battery needs time to charge, which could be problematic for long flights. Tesla, always at the forefront of battery technology development, is actively working to improve this capacity. Musk, optimistic, suggests that we might soon see more efficient batteries. This is crucial because, unlike a car, which can stop at charging stations on a land journey, planes don't have the option for pit stops in the air. Imagine a situation where an electric car travels across a vast nation. Even with a fully charged battery, it might need to stop more than once to recharge. Now, imagine that same situation, but at many meters of altitude. The challenge is evident. Fortunately, Tesla isn't alone in the quest for more efficient batteries. Companies around the world are investing in research to enhance battery capacity without necessarily increasing their physical size. It's a technological race where we all come out as winners. But storage capacity isn't the only challenge. Safety is another major concern. In traditional planes, fuel tanks are designed with multiple layers of protection. If something goes wrong, established procedures are in place to handle emergencies. However, electric aviation is still in its early stages. We don't have the same level of research, protocols, or certifications available to ensure passenger safety in case of battery malfunctions. Furthermore, maintaining electric planes presents new challenges. Regular battery inspections can be more costly than simply checking the fuel systems of conventional planes. In emergency situations, fuel-based planes can dump some of their fuel to reduce risks, whereas in electric planes, a battery issue is much more complex to manage. Problems tend to have solutions. Humanity finds answers over time. The same is expected from Tesla in the aviation challenges. An electric plane seems viable. We've already managed to make jets take off vertically. Electric planes could cover short distances at speeds of less than 40 kilometers per hour. Sound familiar? That's what was said about electric cars. But then, Tesla revolutionized that sector. It could be the same with planes. Elon Musk from Tesla intends to join forces with SpaceX engineers. This would bring unique knowledge to an electric plane. Prototypes of flying cars would be a possibility. Batteries remain a constant challenge. Technologies and vehicles require compact and powerful batteries. The quest for efficiency in this area is ongoing. With improved batteries, only tests and certifications would remain to launch electric planes. Remember the computers of the 80s? They were large and weak. Today, they're small and powerful, like the MacBook. Over time, batteries will follow this evolution. And Tesla has energy alternatives. Imagine planes recharging in mid-flight. Solar panels could be the answer. If extremely efficient, they could be comparable to reserve tanks in traditional planes. For this, Tesla would need to optimize solar panels. However, not only Tesla is seeking solutions. There are environmentally concerned initiatives, including open projects. Kevin Nerdka from Ampere highlights electrification as crucial for the aviation industry. Now, the question is, when will Tesla release an electric plane? There's no exact date. But considering current progress and Musk's interest, we can make a prediction. Efficient and smaller batteries could emerge in 3 to 4 years. If Tesla initiates a project, another 2 to 3 years for a prototype. Aeronautical certifications would take another 1 to 2 years. To commercialize the aircraft, another year. Additionally, new protocols for electric planes could add more time. Adding it all up, maybe 8 years for an electric plane in the sky. It's expected to transport many passengers and cargoes efficiently. Governments are likely to support the initiative. Just as SpaceX collaborates with NASA, Tesla could work with government agencies. This would make aviation more sustainable and economical. However, extremely cheap flights could take longer. Tesla will need to recoup its initial investments.